Welcome to Cronkite Cut, where our entertainment news is a cut above the rest.
Austin was a little sick this week, so I'm Kayla King-Sumner here filling in for him.
And I'm Jade Yabon. Let's get to our entertainment news. Kim Kardashian turned 35 this past week. Her husband Kanye West threw her a surprise birthday party at the Westlake Sinopolis Theater, where her whole family attended except for her sister Chloe, who has been at her husband Lamar Odom's side since his medical emergency. Kim gave a special shout out to her friends and fans for all of their wishes for her birthday, even thanking Kanye for renting out the entire movie theater for the screening of the new Steve Jobs movie, which she said was amazing. Kanye even had guests dress as their best pregnant Kim K, complete with baby bumps provided upon their arrival.
We ain't sure if Lamar Odom's recent health struggles are something to joke about, but Chris Rock found a way to add some humor to the situation. Lamar was found unconscious in a Nevada brothel a few weeks ago, and after it was found, he suffered multiple strokes and ended up being on life support. His ex-wife Khloe Kardashian and the whole fam flew to be by his side. Since then, Lamar has woken up from his coma and has made minor improvements. And guess what? Lamar and Khloe announced that they're on good terms. So my boy's back on the good foot, but the comedy world wasn't gonna let him off that easy. Chris Rock hit up Lamar on Twitter saying, quote, "Here's to Lamar Odom being the first guy in history to have coke and hookahs save his marriage." Now he did caption it saying, "Stay strong, Lamar," so his joke came from a good place. A lot of his peeps on Twitter are criticizing him, but what do you think? Tweet us at Cronkite Cut and let us know.
Tom Hardy and his wife Charlotte Riley are welcoming their first child together. Sources report Charlotte was rocking a baby bump at the London premiere of Legend, and it's official. They're new parents. Tom has recently been in the news lately because of his claims that he's not afraid of his pre-fame MySpace photographs and his shutdown of an inquisitive reporter who asked about his sexuality. Tom already has an 8-year-old son, but this will be his first child with Charlotte, whom he wed quietly in 2014.
Adele is back. She hasn't released an album in 4 years, but her brand new single, Hello, just hit the radio last Friday. And an entire album is coming in November. The album, titled 25, just in case you forgot how old she is now, is about who she's become in the past few years. We're all excited and we're hyped to hear some new jams from Adele. And you can get your hands on the full album November 23rd.
Now we're gonna head to Melanie, who has the scoop with Seth Rudetsky, who's a Broadway star who's coming to Phoenix. Let's take a look.
Thanks, Austin and Jade. I'm here in Cave Creek in front of the Desert Foothills Community Theater, where Seth Rudetsky is going to have his big fat Broadway show. And he is claimed by many stars in the Broadway community, like Audra McDonald, to be the mayor of Broadway. So let's go take a look.
I started doing stand-up comedy, and like within my act, I would do a couple of things where I would play like a snippet of like Liza Minnelli sounding crazy or something. And then I did a big Broadway benefit where I deconstructed Barbra Streisand and Bea Arthur, and it went over really well, and Rosie O'Donnell was in the audience. Rosie said, "You should do an entire show of literally just that."
People of Arizona, I'm doing this show as a public service.
It wound up being the show that now I've been touring with for like 10 years. So she gave me the idea, and then I've now taken it everywhere.
Like, she had a cold that day, didn't take her Claritin, I don't know what's happening. But she's like, instead of going, "Savior," she goes, "I will save you."
Sometimes people are like, "Hey, I hate Broadway." And Betty Buckley was talking about reality shows that they're like, "You sound too Broadway." And Betty had a great comment. She said, Broadway's not a style, Broadway's an address. And I think that's so accurate because Broadway has so many different styles of singing. So for anyone out there that's like, "I don't like Broadway," it's like, what are you talking about? What aspect of it? Like, there's so many different things on it. It's not one style, it just means a show. So I love that. Broadway is not a style, it's an address.
Demi Lovato's new album, Confident, just dropped, and it's already making us say, wow. Confident features the starlet's new vocals like never before. Who knew Demi could hit such amazing notes? No wonder she's tired of being underrated. This album also features some EDM mixes, a collaboration with BFF Iggy Azalea, and a touching goodbye written for her late father, who also suffered from a mental disorder. We are truly hearing a whole new sound from Demi, and she's hoping to hear about a new profound confidence within her fans and a possible Grammy nomination? Moving on from Demi Lovato, it's time to talk about Justin Bieber. His new album, Purpose, is already #1 on iTunes, and it hasn't even dropped yet. The release date is November 12th, but until then, we'll just have to be patient and listen to one teaser and one single at a time. His new single, though Sorry, was just released, and I totally think it's a good one. I'm Sunaina Tandon, now back to you, Kayla and Jade.
Now, let's head to Chancellor to see what's new in movies.
The big news out of the box office this week comes from outer space. Well, kind of. This week, the trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens was released to the public, which set Twitter and other social media sites on fire. This movie already has record-breaking numbers with its $6.5 million in pre-sale tickets. Obviously, many people are anticipating the release of this sequel on December 18th, which stars some big names like John Boyega as Finn, Daisy Ridley as Rey, and of course, Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Now, Halloween is right around the corner, so if you're looking for a scary movie to see in the theaters, you know I got you. Released just last week, the 6th and final installment in the Paranormal Activity series, The Ghost Dimension, is sure to give you a scare. Now, if you're not really feeling the Halloween theme, I understand. There are some great movies in the box office you can check out, such as The Martian, Steve Jobs, and The Last Witch Hunter. Now in movie awards news, it is official. Chris Rock will be the host of the 2016 Oscars. Now this is not Chris's first time hosting the Academy Awards. He had everybody in the house laughing the last time he hosted in 2005. So this is no surprise that they decided to bring him back. Congratulations, Chris. I'm Chancellor Johnson. Back to you, Kayla and Jade.
So there's a rumor that Maroon 5 is going to be playing at Super Bowl 50 during halftime. What do you think of that?
What? I love them, and I really hope that they do Sugar and Makes Me Wonder, because those are my jams. I love them.
She Will Be Loved is an all-time favorite of mine, but now we're going to toss it to Halla with celebrity news.
You may have noticed that Drake dropped a little bomb on us this week when he released his Hotline Bling video, and it's everything that we could have hoped for. The video showcases Drake's unique style of what's best described as dad dancing, but that's not even the best part. The internet blew up as soon as the video dropped and blessed us with the glorious Drake Always On Beat hashtag, which is basically the best thing since sliced bread. Hashtag Drake Always On Beat has Drizzy feeling himself to almost every song under the sun, from mariachi music to High School Musical's What I've Been Looking For. I see you, Carefree Drake, and I'm feeling it, boo-boo. Yikes. This year's CMAs are going to be a little awkward. Ex's Miranda Lambert and Blake Shelton will both be attending the awards, making it the first event the two will be seen at since their divorce. The country stars announced their divorce this July, just after 4 years of marriage. I know I would be uncomfortable, but hey, Shelton says the two are buddies. Let's see how it plays out when the CMAs air November 4th at 8 p.m. I'm Halla Nelson. Back to you, Kayla and Jade.
Okay, that's all from us this week.
Y'all better follow us on Insta, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter.
Or you can visit our website at www.cronkitecut.weebly.com. I'm Jade Nicole Yvonne.
And I'm your main boo, Kayla King Sumner.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.